To Dream for Noel Callow. The first four across the line were your top four in Sky ratings if you were following those. 413, probably 5 in the fourth position. And Born to Dream, Mick Price and Noel Callow combined to win the last race on the card. So Mick Price and Noel Callow, Born to Dream, collecting the cash. A mare by Royal Academy out of Dream About It, winning first up. Undefeated first up now in 3 goes. 6 minutes off Eagle Farm. We thank Greg Miles at Caulfield today, and after a memorable spring it's been, the curtain finally comes down. Let's go to Eagle Farm.
Thanks, Brendan. The numbers are 5, a little bit of a change here, 5, 9.
The John O'Shea trained Hot Tin Roof is the total elect, placed its last 2 runs, a winner of 5 of 16. It's just the tote favourite ahead of Bronze, a recent trial winner at Rose Hill, coming from a mile back to collect honours on that occasion, looking to go back-to-back on the racetrack after winning at Rose Hill October 26. In 11 is Morfettville, top rater is Beau Gallant. It's the pick ahead of Finis Rhythm, and then 2 equal third raters, 5, 6, 9 and 13 equal third picks. Key ones, well, Beau Gallant is all of the rage for Neville Wilson, even despite that wide alley. Second elect on page 1 is Finis Rhythm, and then we go to Shiraz Now. Over the page of the others in the market is Pops Taurus, Maddie Nilsson with the ride. OK, Randwick's last race not too far away. Nick Roban along the other side of this race. I hope you've enjoyed a winning afternoon. There's some great racing ahead. Don't forget all of the coverage from Perth. Wes Cameron with the interviews and Ernie Manning's late mail. The railway takes place just after 7 in the east. To Ian Craig we head. This is the last on the card.
Yes, the last of the day is a very, very open affair. Tote favourite in NSW, number 2, Hot Tin Roof at $4.50, 20 cents shorter than number 3, Bronze on track. Bronze is about 40 cents shorter than a Hot Tin Roof. Very open affair, however. The last of the day as they come in well at the 1600, the previous, and the Grand Old Campaigner Knickerbocker Kid resumed today after his break, and he got up and scored in the last bound from 4 Cosmic Rays. And 3 Can't Tackle held on for third, a dead heat for fourth. 6 and 7 other winners today have been Big Doug, Lasting Faith, Sequi, Leroy, Brown Rouge, Hom and Shamika. So in the last of the day, 2 to move in Irish Crusader and Full On Magic. Only the one out for the last of the afternoon, Full On Magic, $4.50 number 2. And that is Hot Tin Roof, $4.80 for Bronze number 3, repeating on course. Best back late Bronze, and is the bookies' favourites. Ready for the last of the day. They're racing. And a nice level start. Sir Redford was away well, and so was Trey Bitt and Penny Wart. Hot Tin Roof wide out, trying to find a posse. Bronze is not far back as Marfu Star improves. And as they sort themselves out, getting up into about 7th position on the outside as Road to Dance. Hot Tin Roof trying to get over, leads narrowly from Penny Wart and Trey Bitt, and a length further back is Marfu Star, followed closely by Sir Redford, and then Bronze. Road to Dance, Are You Ready? At 2 lengths margin to Trail of Gold are at Anytime Angel, Irish Crusader, and Full On Magic last. Out of the back, down past the 950, and Hot Tin Roof had to be used up and goes to the lead now from Marfu Star with Trey Bitt third. A length the Penny Wart covering ground over Sir Redford, and then Are You Ready on the inside of Bronze. Then Road to Dance and Anytime Angel, another 3/4 to Trail of Gold. 2 Irish Crusader, 3/4 Full On Magic. Down to the 700 and the last at Randwick, and the leader is Hot Tin Roof from Marfu Star, Sir Redford third. Bronze is fourth, a length the Penny Wart. Are You Ready is over on the rails from Road to Dance. Anytime Angel, Trail of Gold, Irish Crusader, Full On Magic, and Trey Bitt looks as though it's broken down and is, it's 150 metres back around the corner, and Hot Tin Roof getting off the rails and leads at the 250, a length on Sir Redford. A similar margin to Bronze, followed by Irish Crusader joining in swiftly. Here he comes, Irish Crusader after Hot Tin Roof. Irish Crusader hits the front from Hot Tin Roof, and then a gap to Sir Redford, followed by Trail of Gold late, but it's Irish Crusader. Irish Crusader wins it. Hot Tin Roof prominent for second. Bronze and Trail of Gold are not far away from Full On Magic, Sir Redford. And then Road to Dance. Further away, Penny Wart, Marfu Star, followed by Anytime Angel, Are You Ready? And Trey Bitt is just cantering down the straight. In fact, yes, it's pulled up very, very sore. Rider has dismounted from same. And the winner of the last is number 11, Irish Crusader, ridden by Huey Bowman, and Ronnie Duffy gave that a very, very, very big rap. $15.20 it's paid in New South Wales. Irish Crusader, a 4-year-old bay horse by O'Reilly. Gee, he's going well, isn't he, O'Reilly? Out of Expo Eve, trained by Ronnie Quinton, and one of the big string of thoroughbreds owned by the Darcy thoroughbreds that are in work in Sydney, and particularly trained by Ron. Now, the numbers are not yet available. The time is there, 1:35.88. Irish Crusader having his 15th start, and he's finally broken his maiden status now for minors. They're again all over the shop. Hot Tin Roof is prominent for second. Trail of Gold is right up there for third. What is it? Bronze, and also the outside is Full On Magic. But the full numbers are about to come up. Here they go now. 11, 2, 3 and 1. Yep. 11, the winner, Irish Crusader. Number 2 is second, Hot Tin Roof, Darren Beedman. 3, Bronze, Chris Munn's third. 1, Trail of Gold was fourth.
That was Ronnie Duffy's on-top selection, folks. We had to wait till race number 8, but he did promise us something for the day, and there it is at about 14 to 1, or 16 to 1, Irish Crusader there for Hugh Bowman. There's Ronnie Quinton there, and Hot Tin Roof running second. Bronze is running third. Smiles all round there in Sydney. $458 trifecta there, and big smiles all round too. Race 8 at Randwick, and Ronnie Duffy comes to the fore yet again. Look at Ronnie, just straight to the lead. Bang, off he went. He's pretty happy about it. Wasn't he a great jockey when he was riding? Now, race 7 at Eagle. Brave Rhythm. $3.70 for number 7, King Storm, and then we go and have a look at the other horses there, which are showing Old Beau and Cherry Ripe, as we head now to Ernie Manning for the late mail at Ascot. Thanks, Ernie.
Yes, the top weight Fem has trimmed up very nicely since his first up run. Looked a treat there in the parade ring. Kim Storm, the good money's come the last few minutes, indicating connections are confident there. Crown Witness from an informed stable really carries the polish there and looks the part today. For value, the horse that looks well in the mounting yard is Old Beau, expecting a forward showing from him. My numbers are going to be 1, 7, 3 and 9. That's Fem from Kim Storm, Crown Witness and Old Beau for value.
Thank you, Ernie. OK, 1, 7, 3 and 9.
And the grey will be amongst the last of them to move forward. Beautiful Bonbon producing a slashing win in the previous race today. The Carbine Club coming from last to win. A mare that really is in the peak of her career. Now the starter's on his stand. This is the 4X Gold Placid Arc Stakes. Signal given, away and racing. Fem went straight back to last. Brave Rhythm commenced fairly from the inside. Out in a hurry is Amio. Kim Storm and Uncle Brian is whizzing over now at the end of 200. Going forward, Crown Witness, Fem, and then Brave Rhythm kicking up on the fence. A length and a half, Old Beau. Requisition, Risk of Flight were next, and settling down last is Cherry Ripe. Inside the 900 they travel, and Amio shows the way and steady the pace. Led a half a length over Uncle Brian, just getting his head in the air when the speed slowed. On the fence, pulling double next is Kim Storm. 3/4 of a length, Crown Witness fourth, getting an ideal run. A length and a half further back is Brave Rhythm on the inside of the filly Fem. Wide out on the course then is Old Beau. Requisition next on the rail. Second last is Risk of Flight as they turned, and 3/4 of a length away last of all Cherry Ripe. Homeward bound at the 400. Amio will straighten up from Uncle Brian. No run on the fence for Kim Storm. Crown Witness letting down. In behind them came Brave Rhythm, but it's Amio still in front at the 200. The runs come now for Kim Storm. Kim Storm speared through to grab Amio and Uncle Brian. Then Brave Rhythm, but Kim Storm broke clear. It's Kim Storm 2 lengths in front of Amio with Old Beau rattling down the outside. Kim Storm, though, too good in the Placid Arc. Kim Storm beat home Old Beau. Photo for third between Brave Rhythm and also Uncle Brian from last Cherry Ripe. Then came Amio. Requisition next in. Crown Witness pulling up quickly. Risk of Flight and Fem has failed to beat a runner home.
Alrighty, well, there it is. Kim Storm with Paul King on board at $3.30, $1.60, Old Beau second, and a photo for third. OK, race 8 at Eagle Farms coming up. The Hot Reception Handicap. It's due in around about 3.5 minutes. The top weight is to be ridden by Michael McDonald.
Code certainly amongst the chances, that's for sure. Further money now for Awesome Diamond here, so it's taken over Barcode on the tote, but Barcode is still good value of the two. Barcode is much shorter with the bookmakers. So the runners at the start. Barcode has come to the end of its preliminaries, and there must have been some delay because the race is running slightly late. Best back to 2 and 9. They're at the start for race 1, probably a minute away now.
There's the mile race, the big one of the day. You've just seen the market for the Swan Draft Railway Stakes as we go to Wes.
Of the day, the Swan Draft Railway Stakes. Start time is 4:05 Western Standard Time, a little bit later on the East Coast. Jason Whiting will be riding Hard Rada, who looks the nominal favourite, has been since betting opened, and looks very, very hard to beat. Jason, barrier 14, what do you make of the barrier?
Oh, it's a little bit of a problem that we have to overcome, but the horse is doing well, and we're glad to be in the race.
You know the horse well. He's come back to racing in great form.
Yes, he had a little bit of a setback earlier on, as most people know. Yeah, there's an addition of blinkers that seems to have switched him on, and his last two starts have been pretty good.
He won the Winterbottom Stakes and followed up in the Group 2 Listeria Stakes, both very impressive wins.
Yeah, so he got him fairly well at weight for age at the weights, there being a 3-year-old. He meets him a little bit worse off today on the handicaps, but he deserves a crack at him the way he's been winning them races.
Lou Luciani knows how to win big races. He took out this race with Island Morn many, many years ago. Is he happy with the horse since his last start victory?
Yeah, the horse has done really well, we think. Yeah, as you say, Lou, he's been leading trading for 8 years or something. He knows what it's all about. So.
Whereabouts do you think you'll position up in the run?
Hopefully, about 6th, 7th, somewhere around there, and hopefully for a little bit of luck that we're not caught too deep.
All right, you wouldn't swap mounts for anything?
No, not.
All right, good luck in the big one.
Thanks a lot.
Jason Whiting, he'll be riding the nominal favourite, Hard Rada, in the Swan Draft Railway Stakes. Drawn barrier 14 does come in, but it's got a tough ask, but it is in great form at the moment, having taken out the Winterbottom Stakes.
Lights on, they're racing, and Awesome Diamond.
Possibly number 10, our Socky Special Book. We've got the big one coming up. It's race 7, Ascot, as we go to Ernie for the late mail. Here's Ernie Manning. Alrighty, 4.20 for number 12, Hard Rada here. Old Fashioned at 6.60. Irish Pride showing at 7. Number 1 is Finita, the top weight, $8.40. Strategic Image for David Oliver, $8.60. We'll try Ernie again. Here he is for race number 7, the late mail.
Race. Yes, welcome back to Ascot, and Hard Rada looked an absolute treat in the mounting yard, gone to the post very well. He's an experienced galloper. He looks to one. Irish Pride, hard to beat. Also Old Fashioned and Finito. My numbers 12, 7, 3 and 1. That's Hard Rada ahead of Old Irish Pride, Old Fashioned, Finito. But Strategic Image looked particularly well for Damien Oliver.
All right, Darren McCauley in just a moment with the call of race number 7 and $4.20 for the top one there, Hard Rada. Let's go to Darren now, because this is a Group 1 event, and we're going to take you to Darren McCauley for all the action on this fast track at Ascot. This is the Group 1 Swan Draft Railway Stakes.
With you, Darren. Let's have Darren's audio, boys. We're with you.
Out on the track for race number 2, the Hunter Recyclers pace 2,030 metres. Delhi Malone, number 1. Neil Shaw is the driver. Had good form last season with 4 wins out of 7 starts. Only had the 3 outings. In the new season, finished down the course at Bulli last start behind Papa Moon. Has ability, $10.30 and $2.80. Do I have to, number 2? Thomas Cross, the driver.
All righty, well, we just lost our audio to Darren at this point. They're almost set to go on the railway. Let's head there. Here's Darren.
It's on. Racing, Son of Asak missed it with Turmeric, and Irish Pride hit the ground clearly in front. Squalani also got away very quickly. Coming over is Suspicion from Dark and Dangerous. Storm Shot also having an early shot for the lead, and Oliver has Strategic Image just behind them, settling as they race up into the back. They're 3 in front of Hard Rada, quickly across into the field. Oliver quickly took hold of Strategic Image and dropped him back in front of Hard Rada, who copped a bit of a prat. Going up on their inside next is Kensal Bay, then Zahid, and the speed turned right on. A length and a half to Finito. He'll be suited. So will Old Fashioned. Then Son of Vasak, main stage, exit lane, Turmeric, and 2 lengths to Corporate Bruce at the tail of the field. Inside the 900 here in the railway, the Ruffy Storm Shot leads the way. The South Australian Squalani second, and then Suspicion third. She's a length and a half away outside of Irish Pride pulling. There's Zahid making ground, going around Dark and Dangerous. Kensal Bay strung up inside Strategic Image. Finito next, the rider of Son of Vasak tipped out of the saddle. He's gone back through the field. Hard Rada missed the trouble. Exit Lane, Main Stage and Corporate Bruce hard at work back behind them. He's inside the riderless Son of Vassac and Turmeric last of all. Homeward bound. Storm Shot straightened up a length and a half on Kensal Bay into the open. Suspicion down the outside from Zahid. Old Fashioned trying to thread his way through the field. Finito starting his run from Hard Rada at the 150. Old Fashioned quickly closing in on Kensal Bay. Old Fashioned poked his head in front from Kensal Bay. Corporate Bruce and Hard Rada are flying. It's Old Fashioned from Hard Rada. Old Fashioned has won from Hard Rada and Corporate Bruce. A mighty run. Just behind them, Finito, Turmeric rattling home from Suspicion, Kensal Bay. And then Zahid, Dark and Dangerous and Storm Shot. Followed further back in the field then by Exit Lane, Squalani. The riderless horse, Son of Vassac, Irish Pride and Strategic Image is one of the last ones home.
Winner.
Old Fashioned. Stephen Miller. Old Fashioned has won it to give Stephen Miller his first taste of success in the Group 1 Railway Stakes. Hard Rada, which copped a check in the early stages of the race when Strategic Image dropped back in front of him, and Corporate Bruce, how he avoided the tumble when Son of Vassac lost its rider was a miracle. He got through inside of him and was flying home at the business end of the race. 1:35.67's the time.
Kia Kaha. The expressway coming up. Field Boomtown Rat, 2 to It's a Ferrari, 5 off to Witch Party, and last of the main group, Shy Wally.
Kimberley just couldn't get there on the line. The trifecta $282 on the Group 1. 135.6 there for the mile. Race 7 at Ascot. The big one, the Group 1 Railway. 1 has run second, 7 has run